Communities deal with Aaron's impact. Some communities across the mountains and foothills are dealing with the potential for storms as well.
And our weather team is tracking both threats. We begin with Chief Meteorologist Lainey Pope first. Lainey.
That's right. Let's start with the latest on Aaron. The wind speeds are increasing again, and this is a very large storm, massive as a matter of fact. Tropical storm force winds extend out around 260 miles from the center, and the storm is about 700 to 800 miles across. Conditions will be worsening at the coast soon with peak wind and waves overnight into Thursday. You can see the size of this storm just off the southeast coast, as I mentioned, approaching 800 miles wide, and you see the eye of the storm also now coming back into focus. It is a Category 2 storm, up from 105 mile per hour winds to 110. It's moving north at 13 miles an hour. The forecast has this one potentially becoming a major hurricane at Category 3 by early tomorrow morning with 120 mile per hour winds. You can already see some of the outflow clouds that are stretching out even into the Triad. You look at some of the wind gusts offshore. We've seen some wind gusts to 60 miles an hour with offshore buoys already. And then as we come in a little bit closer, you can see some of the rain bands approaching from Wilmington up toward Hatteras. And we do have wind gusts right now at about 20 miles an hour that around the Atlantic Beach area. So we'll watch these wind gusts. They are expected to increase as we go through time. The other thing we're watching are wave heights, which are already in the double digits just offshore there near Hatteras, and of course higher waves farther off the coast. Tropical storm warning is in effect for those wind gusts to reach 55 miles an hour or perhaps a little bit higher. We're not just concerned about warnings on the coast, we're also concerned about storms and the potential for flash flood warnings here. With more on that, let's check in with Dave.
Hey, Lainey, that's right. Yeah, we're trying to watch the east and the west of the Piedmont right now. Of course, Aaron top of mind, but also been watching some showers and storms. Of course, there's what Lainey was talking about. There's Aaron and some of the showers kind of coming in just on the other side of the sounds at the moment. But as you come back into areas of the mountains of North Carolina, we're watching some regional. We got some clouds across the Piedmont right now. And we just had this, and Michelle Kennedy just handed this to me a second ago, flash flood warning for Allegheny and Wilkes and Grayson County. That's until 10 o'clock tonight, where they've had some heavy rain in some of these areas. You can see this red box. That's a flash flood warning that's in effect till 10 o'clock. So if you're up around Sparta, into areas of Wilkes County, Ashe County too, down towards Mulberry and central parts of Wilkes County, we'll watch for some of these heavy rains. More heavy rains, a couple of isolated thunderstorms in there too. That's also the region we'll watch from Surrey back out to Wilkes County and points west through the rest of the day, where we might see the chances of excessive rainfall, which may lead to some of that flooding as we go on into the next few hours or so. Temperatures at the moment, not too bad out there. We've got a bit of a breeze blowing, and we're seeing temperatures in the low 80s across the Piedmont to right around 80 at this hour. The evening forecast should be pretty dry in the Piedmont. There might be a rogue shower, a few showers in the foothills, the mountains, and temperatures around 70 with a storm possible in the mountains a little bit later on. Now coming up, we're going to talk about Aaron nearing the coast and more details, nowcast on Aaron coming up. Shower and storm chances ahead for the end of the week and then on into the weekend, and then beyond Aaron, and that's next week, where we'll see some cooler and drier air come back into the Piedmont. We'll look for all of that and have your 7-day forecast, which includes the weekend, coming up in just a little bit.